Hello and welcome to French Fried Trains, everyone. It's Friday, June 28, 2019, at our normal spot in Carlisle, Ohio. I went out rail fanning and waited about 20 minutes, and we got a signal indicating that there would be a train meet. The northbound arrived first and is already coming up the siding. Here comes the southbound. The northbound is waiting for the southbound to pass. The power on this train is an ET44AH and an ES40DC. This manifest starts off with a big cut of slab cars. Moments before he arrived, the signal was displaying a yellow approach. But as the bottom end of the northbound got all the way into the siding, this signal improved to a clear. So he's good to go south. Check out these shiny new cars. And a small cut of wood there. This summer heat's been just terrible these past few days, but the amount of trains I've seen while sitting out in it have made it worth it. Once he had passed, the dispatcher wasted no time in making sure that the northbound was able to get moving. About 30 seconds after the bottom end went by, the headlights of the northbound came on, and he did struggle for a moment to get going, which gave us time to photograph these beautiful clouds. Now here comes the northbound. A northbound manifest with an ES44ACH and an ES44DC. A lot of covered hoppers on this train. pair of old Pennsylvania gondolas bring up the rear of this train. And the northbound is off and away. He wasn't as large as most manifest trains that come through here, though. After him, I waited another half hour, 45 minutes or so, and then we heard the horn of another northbound, and man, was this guy flying. An ES40 DC and an ES44 DC lead these empty flat cars north. Definitely highballing it. The pair of big engines has plenty of power to pull this empty train. That was the last train of the evening on Friday. On Saturday, a little bit after lunchtime, I decided to head out. I was in luck. As soon as I got down there, we had a green clear signal showing and beautiful clouds in the sky. I waited 20 minutes for this first train to appear. I'm on the opposite side of the rails from where I normally sit, just to try to get better sunlight. What an epic set of power on this train. Leading, we have an SD40-3 square cab rebuild, originally built as an SD40-2 for the Louisville and Nashville line. Following, we have a GP40-2, originally built for the Chesapeake and Ohio, and a GP40 road slug, originally built for the Baltimore and Ohio. That was probably my favorite power set of any train I've seen in weeks. I miss the days when locomotives like that were far more common than they are now. Lots and lots of covered hoppers. And some Chicago Northwestern line hoppers mixed in there. And a fairly big cut of tank cars. Most were carrying LP gas, but some were carrying other things. And a really old railbox boxcar brings up the rear of this awesome train. After he had passed, I went back home for a while because it was so hot and there was no shade on the bench at the time. I stayed home for about an hour and a half, and I did hear I missed a few while I was at home. But after that I came back out, and we only waited 20 minutes for this southbound to arrive. A single locomotive on the front gives us a nice horn show on this southbound intermodal train. I was pretty excited to catch this train. The big hotshot intermodals are some of my favorite trains, and it's been about a month or more since I've caught one. This train also has a second locomotive running DPU towards the rear half of the train. A little animal skull painted on that one. The sun is in the perfect place in the sky to beautifully light this double stack train. Despite having a green signal, this train's only going medium speed, and that is because there's a maintenance of way crew at the Central Avenue signal shed. They've been working on it for a while. These gates keep malfunctioning and dropping when trains aren't there. It's been a big problem for the city lately. I've on and off been witnessing these gates malfunction for more than a year now. Usually, it's after a train has already passed. The gates will go up for a minute, and then they'll drop back down and stay down for a minute or two. But the other day, they were down for more than an hour, and the police had to be called out to direct traffic, so it is becoming a problem. Here comes that second locomotive now. And that's all the trains we have for you now on French Fried Trains. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day.